Hello everybody and welcome to Rock Nate Radio. My name is Nate, and if this is your first time here, please hit the like button, also hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell to be notified of all future videos that we do here. Stupid microphone. Also, you can go to Facebook and like us there. You can go to Instagram and follow us there at the Toast of Nate. Is where you need to go to follow us there on Instagram. And now we also have a Twitter account. You can go and find us and follow us at Rock Nate. I'll put it right down here so you can find it a whole lot easier. Also, with the name change comes a special update. We're going to start doing some podcasts now. Basically longer episodes that will also just have the sound, and that can be found on Podbean as well as YouTube. You'll get a video if you watch it on YouTube. You'll get just the podcast if you watch or listen to it on Podbean. But something that I've been wanting to do, so we're going to try that out and see how that works. So definitely make sure that you subscribe on Podbean and check us out there. Or if you would just care to watch the video, you can watch it right here on YouTube. Today we are bringing back an old segment that I haven't done since way back at the beginning of the year, and this is going to be lyric breakdown. So with this, I decided to go and find a song, and it wasn't real hard because I've been listening to the crap out of this song a lot lately. And today's segment of lyric breakdown is going to be over the song "Just Another Nervous Wreck." Just Another Nervous Wreck by the band Supertramp off of their 1979 album Breakfast in America. Eventually I'm going to get around to just doing a review of the entire album because I seem to talk about it a lot. Pretty much every time I do a video on this channel I talk about this specific album, and it's just because it's one of my favorites of all time and it's a hella great album. Give it a shout out again. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. But the link to this song in particular will be in the description down below so you can check it out. I'm not going to have the song on here. Just pretty much I posted a video a couple weeks ago doing a reaction, and that got shut down like immediately. Within 15 minutes I had a email saying, it'd been taken off and blocked due to copyright. So this video won't have the song on there, so that's why I'm putting it in the link in the description below. So make sure you go and check the song out after the video or before the video, whatever, however you want to do it. So here we go. Go over to my trusty laptop here and pull up the lyrics, and we're going to go ahead and start going through them. I'm going to kind of give my interpretation as we go along. And I found a website where some people had kind of talked about what they think it means, so we'll go through that at the end. Let's see. So the song will start off, and again, it's a lot easier if you've heard the song before. But you got the first verse. I'm feeling so alone now. They cut the telephone. Cut the telephone. I guess. Yeah, my life is just a mess. So basically, I mean, that's pretty much cut and dry. Feeling so alone. Basically, they cut the telephone, I guess being a metaphor from being cut off from friends, from the rest of the world, I guess. Yeah, my life is just his life is a mess. That's self-explanatory. I threw it all away now. I could have made a fortune. I lost the craving for success. So basically, adding that with the first verse, maybe he pretty much, it's either, it says in the first part of the verse that they cut the telephone, so they pretty much kind of cut, maybe he cut himself off from them, and or they cut themselves off from him. It sounded like he did it himself because it says he could have made a fortune. He lost the craving for success. So maybe he just had too much of the people, being around people, and now he's trying to get used to being alone again. And everything's just maybe it's a lot of stress. I would pretty much say he's dealing with a lot of stress of not knowing what to do. But this is only the first two parts of the verse. In the pre-chorus right here, it says, "And as the acrobats they tumble, so the corn begins to crumble, while in the mirror she admires a brand new dress." Okay, so we're introduced to she, whoever she is, and as the acrobats tumble, I guess being for acrobats are professional, at doing loops and jumps and stuff like that, and they fall. Uh, so when that goes wrong or that goes bad or something, and the corn begins to crumble, I guess also being when that goes bad, when things are always down, she is admiring herself in a brand new dress. So basically, when his life is down, he's going through all this. He's lost the craving for success. He threw it all away. Um, I guess they cut his telephone. Maybe he didn't pay his bill or something like that. While all this is going on, though, she's in a brand new dress, and she's doing all right. The second verse says, "Live on the second floor now. They're trying to bust the door down. Soon I'll have a new address." Um, Maybe being on, I don't know, maybe being with her, she ain't, I'm not sure. I guess she is a big part of the story, if there's like a legit story to this. But it sounds like to me that he's got his own place, and maybe they're just searching for rent money. To me, man, they're trying to bust the door down. Maybe they're trying to come after him to get his rent payment or something like that. Soon I'll have a new address. Next part, so much for liberation. They'll have a celebration. Yeah, I've been under too much stress. Okay, so liberation, I guess, being free on his own. They'll have a celebration. Maybe they'll celebrate whenever he's gone. He's been under too. So see, he even says it himself. He's been under too much stress. So that probably has come with where he says up here at the top about losing the craving for success, and his life is a mess, and all this seems to start rhyming. Well, I guess it's a song. I get. But yeah, I've been under too much stress. So basically that's what I'm getting the feel of it, is that it's just this guy who, maybe at one point he was successful, and he, with all the stress of it, he just completely lost the craving for it and threw it all away, and now he's feeling all alone, and all he has is, maybe all he has is this woman, and every time something goes wrong, she's maybe she's taking money out of his wallet or something like that, like maybe, like, metaphorically speaking, like maybe she's just spending all of his money. And because it says while in the mirror, basically while his life is going down in the trash can, she's got a brand new dress on. So that's what I'm starting to think it is. She's using him for money and all that. And then it says, "And as the cloud begins to rumble, so the juggler makes his fumble." So again, being metaphors for, some a bad thing coming. The clouds begin to rumble, thunder, lightning, a storm's coming. The juggler, he fumbles his balls, and it's either both of them are bad situations. The juggler fumbling, the clouds rumbling. That rhymes. The corn's crumbling, the acrobats tumbling. That's like some Dr. Seuss level crap right there. And the sun upon my wallet, or the sun upon my wall is getting less. So the sun's going down on him, basically. Basically the sun's going down on him. His time is coming to it, man. And then in the chorus it says, "Don't give a damn, fight while you can, kill, shoot 'em up, they'll run amok." Okay, so we'll take that first part right there. Don't give a damn. Don't give a damn. That's self-explanatory right there. And fight while you can. I'm going to go ahead and say fight while you can means do what you can. You know, maybe not necessarily fight, but basically go out in the world and be whatever you can while you can. You know, go for what you believe in, whatever your dream is. Kill, shoot 'em up. Basically, like, kill it. Like, that. This is all what I'm thinking now. When he says kill, shoot 'em up, I'm sitting here thinking that he means, like, you know, knock 'em dead, bro. Like, shoot 'em up. Like, just be the best that you can. And when it says they'll run amok, you know, they'll go crazy over it. Shout, Judas, loud, they'll hear us. Soldier, sailor, who's your tailor? Okay, shout, Judas, maybe that Judas being another word for someone who has betrayed someone. So call them out, and maybe as a people, when it says loud, they'll hear us. Maybe, you know, you got a group of people that have come together, and they'll they can you can voice the opinion. Soldier, sailor, who's your tailor? That's one part that kind of confuses me a little bit. But I guess it means basically whether you're a soldier, you're a sailor, who's your tailor. You know, they'll run for cover when they discover everyone's a nervous wreck now. I mean, he's right. Basically, everybody's got some kind of something that everybody has a nervous breakdown every now and then. You know, where stuff just gets to them, and they, you know, maybe they out of impulse, you know, maybe they just quit a job or something like that out of, you know, just having a nervous breakdown. Now, you know, it happens. They'll run for cover when they discover everyone's a nervous wreck now. Yeah, so I added that with, yeah, everybody coming together. Everybody is a nervous wreck. The soldier, the sailor, tailor, it doesn't matter. There's a cool guitar solo right here, and that's one of the highlights of the album to me. That's why I definitely say check this song out. This song is really beautiful. It's probably my favorite song on this album. But definitely, after, like I said, before this video, right now, it doesn't matter. Just check the song out. It's a great song. But it goes back to a pre-chorus right here. I used to think she was so nimble, would have bought her as a symbol, but now I can't afford the pen to sign her checks. I love that line right there. I love that line. That's a pretty good line right there. I can't afford the pen to sign her checks. Basically, you know, thought she was everything in this world, and would have loved to have had her. See, that's what I'm saying. Would have loved to have had her. Maybe he didn't get her back here in the first verse, where she's admiring a new dress. Maybe it's just his life is, you know, going in the shambles, or is in shambles, and her life is just fine, and he, you know, maybe he wants her. And then right down here where he says, used to think she was so nimble, would have bought her as a symbol. Maybe he had the money, but now he can't even afford the pen to sign her checks. So I mean, like he's broke, like, and he's stressing out. Then it goes back to the chorus where it's don't give a damn, fight while you can, kill, shoot 'em up. They'll run amok. See, I'm gonna still stick with that. I think it's basically saying live out your dreams, do what you can, and they'll hear you. You can make something of yourself, and they'll be able to hear you. Shout, Judas, loud, they'll hear us. Soldier, sailor, Hoosier, Taylor, all the people getting together. They'll run for cover when they discover everyone's a nervous wreck now. Life's just a bummer. They've got your number. We'll give as good as we get now. So basically, life is a bummer, and the people that make it a bummer, we're going to give them just as hard of a time as they gave us. Rise from the gutter, stick with each other. We'll drive them over the edge now. So for better or for worse, you and I will go against these people. I guess maybe even being the establishment here, like the government or something like that. They're going to bleed. That's what we need. We'll get together and blow their cover. Yeah, that's basically what I'm getting. Maybe the music industry, maybe this whole thing, maybe the she in this is the music industry, and maybe the whole song is basically a guy having stress over being in the music industry, maybe quitting, trying to get his life together, but he can't. He's down on his luck now, and they're gonna bleed. That's what they need. We'll get together and we'll blow their cover. So we'll basically we'll show them out for who they are and for what they are. And then it just says, "Are we ready? Are we ready? Or we're ready." I read, "Are we ready? We're ready." But that's basically what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's just a guy going against, thinking about the music industry and all that. Okay. This is what one thing on here says. He says it's mycology. This is from soulmeanings.com, and he says the song that he thinks the song is about a man going through the rigors of divorce. I think the song also represents change in general. While the rest of the world is young and alive, acrobats they tumble. This man and his relationship are growing old. Corn begins to crumble, and sun upon my wall is getting less. Okay, I could see that. And his house of cards comes crashing down. Jugglers make his fumble. Okay. But the best part about the song is that through all this, it remains inspirational. And I think that's where the metamorphosis really is. The man sees the change as a blessing in disguise and realizes he don't give a damn. He's still young enough to fight while he can. He accepts that he is a nervous wreck, but thinks he can manage. Okay, so see, what I gotta read. Also, I hear something like, okay, after all, soldier, sailor, okay. But anyway, yeah, I could completely agree with that. Mycology 101 makes a great so yeah, go listen to the song. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But yeah, I think it's definitely, I'm gonna say that my interpretation is that it's a man, fighting back against the establishment, kind of like what he said. He realizes that he may be a little bit older, but he's still young enough to go against what is wrong and fight for what he believes in. And yeah, so definitely let me know what you think, what your interpretation of the lyrics are down in the comments below. Make sure you check out the song. It's a great song to listen to. Check out the whole album. If you like this video, make sure that you hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified of all future videos. Stop that. Of all future videos that we do here at Rock Nate Radio. Make sure that you check out some of the other videos that we did when when it was the Toast of Nate. Some good stuff there, especially the first lyric breakdown of Scenes from Italian Restaurant by Billy Joel. Got a good feedback on that, so make sure you check that out. Also, like I said earlier, go to Facebook, Instagram at the Toast of Nate on Instagram. Facebook would still be Rock Nate Radio, and go to Twitter at Rock Nate. Check out our future videos. Also, check out the podcast that we've got coming soon. Going to be a great time. We'll see you guys in the next video. Rock on!